Hello, this is Tony of Tony's Music and Administrator Graphical Design Facebook group. I'm on Stoodaio and I'm going to show you how to do a video from start to finish using this app. And I'm going to start with just create a new video there like that, and I'm going to create from script, and I'm going to use an AI to do it with in a minute. So we'll just submit that, and you need to put a name in for your script. Hold on a moment, just give me a second. Okay, so I'll put caring for your garden, which is going to be apt considering the summer's coming, so you might need to do that. I'm not going to put anything in the script because I'm going to use the AI writer, and it says ignore paragraphs there, which I'm going to click. And as you can see, scene target seconds is 6, right? And I'm going to use the AI writer, and I'm going to just copy what I've put in for the title there, right? And obviously there it's got minimum words like that. It goes all the way up, but it doesn't go down to less than 100. That's the lowest it goes. You can't go lower than that, but you can go much higher. That's the problem. There's no maximum limit. There's a minimum limit but not a maximum limit. So with this, it's going to generate some words. Whether it's going to do more than enough or not, we don't know, but let's just do that first, which is going to cost 1 credit, right? And we'll see. Just give it time to work the magic that it does. It's pretty good, the AI writer is, but some of the words, sometimes the words are way too long for one video. So what I suggest you do is, with the script, you need to copy it. Definitely always copy it. Copy the script onto something like a notepad or something like that. So I'll just copy that for the moment. Go off that onto notepad if I can get it on. Like that. And just copy my script and save it as I got it. Right, so now if you do that, you've still got your script, you see. Right, so I've saved it, so I've still got the script. Yeah, so we've got the script in my documents in case there's a problem, which sometimes there is. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this down, because I've told you to ignore the what's it, but I'm going to cut this down into pieces when it goes on to the next bit. Right, so I'll use this script. Right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take every part where there's a full stop and put it on a separate line, so I know that's each one of them is a separate scene, or something like that. Okay, cool. Right, so we'll just go up there. So it makes that into a separate scene each time, hopefully. Oops, I've just knocked off the T. That's it. That's okay. So I'm going to go on to this one. press there, diseases, and just do that. Right, and then to organic. Okay, that should be okay so far. Let's see where we're at. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 there should be. There should be 9 there. Right, so we go. Click on that one. It should be to there. 10. 11, 12. Right. So just take that up. 13. 14, 15. Right. So that should be 15 slides. Click on that. To there. 16. 17. 18. Oops. So let's have a look at that. That should be everything. Oh, there's another one there. This might be just too big, but you can try and see. I'm hoping it's not going to be close to too many, so we'll see. But right, so if you have a look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. There's 21 there. I could risk that and see if it works, or I might have to just click off the last piece after. We'll see. So we'll submit the script and see if it works. Hopefully it will. If it doesn't, then we'll see. But you can do that. So submit the script and just see how it goes. Right. These side parts are for if you want to get back to the dashboard or go into tutorials, your own videos that you've already done, public videos if you've published them. You've got agency campaigns there if you've got the agency like I have, and that your sub users are there. You've got any, and bounces there if you've got any bounces for Stoodaio. Right, that's come up. Right. And now we can mess about with the actual video. Right, so you want to change a word on here or something, you click that first so it'll come up to it, and then do whatever you need to do, and that's that, and then you click off it. If you want to make something italic, you click on it and select the part and then just click italic like that. Same with underlining. You can underline it by selecting it like that. If say you didn't want the words on and you just want the pictures without the words, but you need the actual script to be spoken, you can do that to hide the words, I suppose. Then you can put it back on like that. You can change. Oh, it's doing that now. Put it back on. There you go. You can change the height of the font, or the size of the font to where you want it to, and you can change the location where it is. top left, top centre, top left, top centre, top right, and the same with middle, and the same with bottom. The middle's about here, bottom down here somewhere. You can do that if you want. You can also go back or go forward. You can delete the scene if you wish. There is also other things, so we're going to go over to styles, and we can change the style of the scene background. Say if you've got a scene which has got transparent layer on it, you'll see that colour background, so you can change that if you want to a different colour, so it would be like blue or something. So you can do that if necessary. This name style thing here, that's actually supposed to be like the font move style in the actual box. So the font will move white left, white right, or whichever. It'll white from one way or another way according to what you put on here, as long as you save it at the bottom after you've done it, because there's a apply there, right? So for example, say you want to slide left, you do that. Then you could do scene transition length is 5 seconds, which that's okay. Then we're just going to change the background of the text box, so we can do as in colour there, that sort of kind of colour, and you can change the font colour itself as well, so it's like that. And you've got the highlight colour there, so if you have a highlighted text you can do that, and you can change the font style to something else, I'd say Merriweather, and then you apply it all, and that's what happens. Obviously that's a bit garish, so I wouldn't do that, so I'm just going to change that back to white or to black. I think I'd change to black one, very dark anyway. Try that. There you go, that's better. You can at least see it properly now. Right. So that's that, right? That's what you can do with the text on the styles. Then you can go and change the actual video by clicking on the media, and it should come up with a few there. If it doesn't come up with anything, you have to put something in the search for media, like say for example tomatoes as an example. I spelled tomatoes wrong, accidentally put an R in. There you go, look, so you could just click on one and put them in. You can either have a clip or an image that you place for the slide only, for example, like that, right? Yeah, you've got some nice red tomatoes on there, right? That's what you can do with it if you want to. As you can see, a lot of these have got 2 sentences per clip, like that, and that one's got 3 sentences per clip on that one. Look, so they've done that, right? On some of them, you can split them up, but it make you have more clips. That's the trouble. So you got to watch, because if you have too many clips, it won't work. Let's see how many clips we've got now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 clips there, but a lot of them are the 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, you know what I mean? They're putting a lot on the same clip instead of having them all separate. I prefer to have them all separate clips for each sentence, so it give it more for you to look at, you know. Anyway, that's what I'd do anyway. Right, but I suggest you always save your script anyway, as I said, right? So you can do that with your media library. You can search for something. You can put different ones in that are already suggested, or you can just look down these ones here and find something that you like, you know, according to what you're after. Change that one to that one now. Yeah, flowers, there you go. That should be alright there, look. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Right, and then you got that one, then you got this one. Show how to fertilise, there are some tips. Need down 2 grams of fertiliser. Well, that's weird there. I don't know why that's on there. That doesn't fit. Never mind. Ah, there you go. That makes sense to a certain degree, I suppose. Okay, but that's you just check through it as you go along. And I try to change the colours and the styles a bit of the text and everything. But once you've done that and you checked all those things through there, the only other thing the new thing that they've added is if you go off here, my media styles, there's a watermark here. That's a new thing they've added. I didn't know about that until recently, so what I'm going to do is click on the watermark and show you what happens. You can do a text and put text on and put it wherever you want the watermark to be, or you can use an image and you can upload your own image. So that's a good thing, I like that. It's a good idea, because I've got my particular one there. Open that. If it'll allow it. There it is, look. Apply. And there you go. And you can change the opacity of it like that to about there. Or maybe a bit more. Okay. So you can do that sort of thing. And the opacity on this has gone as well. Wait a minute, let's just go back on to that. I didn't change the opacity on there, did I? I don't think. Let's go back to the styles on that. Change that to general. There you go, it's better. So when you change the watermark opacity and you're on there, that comes darker as well. Changes the opacity on the words there instead of on that alone. Right, so that's what we got. So you've done all that and you've got your watermark on. So all that's done. What you need to then is, once you're happy with everything that you've done on it and you've checked all the way through, make sure there's no problems with any of it. Now you can look through it where you want to. I would prefer it if they could stop this from bouncing back all the while, because it's a bit of a pain in the bottom like this. That's not in the right place there. There, look. Okay. Right, so when you've got through that and you're happy with the way it goes, then you just go to next, you save, then next step. Cancel, save, and then next step. Right, once you've done that, you can either have no voiceover, auto voiceover, or your own voiceover and do your own voice. I usually do the auto voiceover because the voices on this are brilliant. There's some really good voices. Let me just show you Libby. Let's try that one. Oh, there's Libby. Quite good. Next one, let's try a different one. Sonia. You can definitely tell the difference in them two, can't you? Ryan. These are really good. I really like these voiceovers. That's a new one, I think. I think it's not one before. Come back to Jenny. Let's try that one. Another one. Guy. Try him. I've used him before. They're pretty good. I like most of them. I've used Brandon once as well. Try that one. Let's do that one. Create the voiceovers for them. So just give it time to create the voiceover for each part. Once you've done that, you can check through each part by playing each part. Well, you get through all of that if you want to, and then you can go save and go to next. Then you're on the last bit where you get to choose whether you want to put some music on, how loud you want the volume for both the music and the voiceover, and stuff like that. Right, so let's do the volume first. I always put the voiceover to 9.2 if I can, somewhere around there. 0.92, there, like that. And then the music I usually put around between 20 and 25 usually, so I'm going to put it 20. I haven't chosen music yet though, but I'll do that, and then I'm going to put music fade duration, which will come on at the end, to 0.2. I'm just going to apply that first. Now I'm just going to find some music, and I want spring music, so I'll just try anything spring comes early this year. Let's see that. I've already selected that one now. Yeah, sounds alright anyway. Okay, that's done, so I'll say that's finished. So that's it. Once you've done that, you click on finished, then you can either download your video, pause video. If you upgrade your account, you can export to server, export on server and host, but you have to upgrade to unlock server export feature. And you're supposed to be able to use these fade transitions between scenes, but every time I've used them, my video render fails on the encoding, so I don't use that. Right? Okay, so I usually just download it like that. Let's see if it works, because I've got maybe slightly too many on, but we'll see. If this works, I'll be happy. If it doesn't, I won't be very happy. Right, it should go through the rendering quite easily. I didn't do a lot with it, I just left it to do its main stuff itself. I usually change them about a bit more than that. Like some of the videos I change them and the text and everything, but I just showed you what you can do, and you know exactly how to use it now. But you can use it on all the different slides you've got, and we'll see how you get on with it if you decide to buy it. That's gone through pretty quickly on the rendering like that, and if finished on that, just hope that the encoding works well as well. If that does, then I'll be happy with it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause this now because it's going to take a bit of time to do this, and I'll let you know how it goes a bit later. Okay, it was nearly at the end of the encoding video. Let's see if it works, shall we? Fingers crossed it'll work, hopefully, but we'll see. Yeah, just give it a few minutes. So this is near where it might go off and go funny. If it goes funny, I'll be a bit miffed, but it's on the very verges of where it could probably go. So if it does succeed, I'll be so surprised. I'll be happy, but we'll see. It's gone through. Encoding audio. Oh, that's a relief. It's gone through. So, thankfully, processing video, so it should be okay in a minute, hopefully. That's it. Right, so that's gone through, and we've got the video now. Right, so it'll show it in a moment. Automatically come up. Okay, but that's how you create a video using Stoodaio. It's a really good app, I've got to say that. There's a lot of problems with it, and you should always copy the script if you're using the AI, because obviously sometimes it does too many words for it to cope with. Fortunately it didn't this time, so I was very lucky. I hope you enjoy using it anyway, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe to Tony's Music if you did, and have a good day. Bye bye. Thank you.